Alright, happy morning! Muli ang inyong likod, Biz Horizon Chaser. At narito po tayo live ngayon sa Nueva Ecija para tunghayan natin itong napakahalaga ng pagdiriwang ng DOST Central Luzon at gaganapin itong RSTIW at alamin natin ang buong detalye at kung ano-ano mga bagong inobasyon na naman ngayon na kailangan na magamit natin sa pang-araw-araw na ating pamumuhay. Kaya naman po talagang nakapaka-exciting itong RSTIW dito sa Central Luzon sa Nueva Ecija. Dito po yan sa gym at kung saan po ay talagang dinaluhan ito na iba't ibang mga government official ng Department of Science, Technology at ang LGUs. Kaya kilalanin natin at alamin natin kung sino-sino sila at kung ano ang magagamit natin o maikakapit natin sa pang-araw-araw na ating pamumuhay itong mga inobasyon na narito ngayon sa RSTIW Nueva Ecija. Muli ang iyong likod, Biz Horizon Chaser. Happy morning! Live po tayo rito.
Binabati ko lahat ng mga taga-DOST Region 3 at lahat ng mga taga-Region 3 ng Ligayang Regional Science and Technology Innovation Week. Sana dumalaw kayo dito sa CLSU at napakaraming technologies na naka-display dito sa multipurpose gym at sa iba pang mga lugar dito sa CLSU and sa Science City of Monjos. Again, come and visit us sa RSTIW Region 3. Bye!
Hi, Ma'am Larissa! So, congratulations po sa DOST Region 3 for the very successful Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation.
Thank you so much, LGU Science City. After production, with construction materials, food products, and local crafts of the 2024.
Aspect of development, no? Alam naman natin, lalong-lalo dito sa...
Si Anselmo Roque.
Okay pa ba si Sir Anselmo?
Patay.
ng DOST-ITDI. So, parang kakaiba po itong bago natin mga inobasyon. Tama po ba na gusto natin na ma-retain yung mga pagkain na gusto natin o tumagal o mamatay ang bakterya? Ano pong technology yun?
Ang technology po niya is water retort technology. So, ang ginagawa po niya is
Ayun, ito yung ginagawa mo. Kasi friend, patinin niyo. Pero yan ang pinagmala.
dapat may ako yung papayin.
are with us this morning. Let me begin with the Undersecretary for Regional Operations of the Department of Science and Technology. Please welcome Engineer Sancho A. Mabora. The Assistant Secretary for Development Cooperative of DOST, Assistant Secretary Rodolfo J. Calzado Jr. Assistant Secretary for Administrative and Legal Affairs of DOST, Dr. Diana L. Ignacio. The Director for the Academy of Science and Technology, Ms. Luningning Samarita Domingo. The MIRDC, the Director for FPRDI, Dr. Rico J. Cabangon. The Governor of Nueva Ecija, Aurelio M. Umali, represented by Attorney Jose Maria Cesar San Pedro. The Board Member of the Nueva Ecija's 2nd District, the Honorable Jason J. Abalos. The Mayor of the Science Baby Army L. Alvarez. The Vice Mayor of the Science City of Muñoz, the Honorable Nestor Alvarez. UC President 4 of the Central Luzon State University, Dr. Evaristo A. Abella. The President of Bataan Peninsula State University, Dr. Ruby Santos Matibag. Of the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, Dr. Rodora Yugo. The Regional Director of ST2, Dr. Virginia Vilguera. Regional Director of DOST Calabarzon, Tabagsig. The Regional Director of DOST NCR, Engineer Romelen P. Tresvalles. From the DOST Special Division, Ms. Tess Vasquez. We also have here today the Ledipo Head of the Provincial Government of Tarlac, Ms. Frances Canlas. Administrator and LDRRMO of LGU Florida Blanca, Mr. Dennis Isip. The Councilor of the Angelega, Honorable Chris Ginto. On State University, Dr. Edgar Orden. From DOST Pag-asa, Engineer Lorenzo Moron. Provincial Director of the Nueva Ecija TESDA, Dr. Alvin Iturralde. From DepEd Aurora, Ms. Edelwinda S. Casbalido. From Bulacan State University, Engineer Justin Geronimo. The OIC Provincial Director of DTI Tarlac, Ms. Florencia Balilo. From the LGU Science City of Muñoz, Councilor Joe Ruiz. Project Evaluation Office LGU, Mr. Dennis Pagio. From the LGU Malolos, City Administrator, Mr. Joel Eugenio. inventor and the head of the Bauer Tech Pharmaceutical Technologies, Dr. Richard Dixon Gomez. City Councilor from the Science City of Muñoz, Councilor Henry G. Agalos. CLSU Pilscat, Mr. Marvin M. Sinense. From the Philippine Events News TV, Ms. Ness Aguilar. Radio, Ms. Terry Alba. From the LGU Giginto, the Director of DOST-FML, Raquel Albondia. El Alvarez to deliver her welcome remarks.
Maraming salamat.
For Progress and Development, the Governor of Nueva Ecija.
By the first and only Science City in the Philippines, Science City of Muñoz. A truly fitting venue for this year's celebration. Pinaabot po ng ating Governor Oli ang kanyang panghihinayang sa pagkikidalo ngayong umaga. Dahil nagkataon po ngayong araw din po na ito siya is proud to serve as host for this significant event scores the critical role of science and technology in advancing our region. Mr. Government firmly believes in the power of science and technology, the future of shaping. That is why the provincial government remains steadfast in its commitment to support programs and initiatives that promote research, innovation, and the application of empirical data in policy making. Through science-based policies, we need to maximize the bountiful potential of the province while ensuring sustainable and inclusive development for every Novo-Ecijano. At this juncture, I would like to share lang po, just to prove that point that the province and of course our governor, with his mission of utilizing science and technology to help our province, I'd like to just share that the province of Nueva Ecija is the first and only province in Southeast Asia to have in the records book, and we could verify this in Puro.earth. We have this right now 3 years na partnership with Alcom. It's a corporate credit company based in Singapore. At ang nalagyan po ng Nueva Ecija ang isang LGU sa buong Southeast Asia under Puro.earth registry. Ang Puro.earth po is a Finnish company that validates carbon credits. At yung proyekto po nito between Alcom and the provincial government ay nagpo-produce ng carbon credits. This is something that I would like to share because this is an innovation that the provincial government has led for the past 2-3 years already, and we're very proud to see that this is our part, this is our share in the different climate change protocols, of course, the Philippines has signed, and we're very proud dahil po ang nilabigyan ng Nueva Ecija ay parte nito, and we're putting a stamp on this. In fact, this year alone, I don't know kung meron pong naka-attend dito, nagkaroon po ng very first in the country na biochar tour dito po sa Cabanatuan City. We're of course very proud to host ang po as local government units developed at the same time, executed through projects para makita po talaga about climate change, and that we as local government units could contribute into developing more programs para po talaga makatulong in mitigating the negative impact of climate change to us. At kami po, of course, on behalf of the provincial government, Fred, we're very, very proud to say na meron po tayong ginagawa para dito. Again, just to reiterate, and ako po kasi one of those nakasama po ni Gogo in implementing this project. We're very happy to share that our province is doing our part in terms of climate change mitigation. At we're the only province in Southeast Asia under Puro.earth registry nakakapagbenta po tayo ngayon ng carbon credits. And hopefully, we would like to share this and inform our other local government units that we can do a similar project. Dito po ngayon, so many PDs, RDs present from DOST. Hopefully, hopefully, dumami pa po yung ganitong klaseng mga proyekto dahil kaya, pwede. Kung nagawa po ng province of Nueva Ecija, definitely kaya po natin lahat. And this could be a very good start for all of us. And really, sabi nga nila, to show the people that we're very serious about this. So yun po yung isang napakalaking contribution, and we're very proud to see that here in the province. It is our hope that this gathering of brilliant minds will serve as a catalyst for groundbreaking ideas and collaborations that will propel our province and the region to even greater heights. Kasama ang ating mga siyentipiko, eksperto, at mga institusyong pangamang bilang hulugod ng ating administrasyon, I am confident that together we can build a future that is prosperous, resilient, and grounded in scientific excellence. Muli, mula po sa Provincial Government of Nueva Ecija, mula po sa ating mahal na Gobernador, Governor Aurelio Oy Matiasumali, maraming salamat po sa buhay.
Morning sa lahat, binabati ko lahat ng mga taga-DOST Region 3 at lahat ng mga taga-Region 3 ng Ligayang Regional Science and Technology Innovation Week. Sana dumalaw kayo dito sa CLSU at napakaraming technologies na naka-display dito sa multipurpose gym at sa iba pang mga lugar dito sa CLSU and sa Science City of Monjos. Again, come and visit us sa RSTIW Region 3. Bye!
Hi, Ma'am Larissa! So, congratulations po sa DOST Region 3 for the very successful Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation.
Thank you so much, LGU Science City, for production with construction materials, food products, and local crafts of the 2024.
May aspect of development, no? Alam naman natin, lalong-lalo dito sa...
Si Anselmo Roque.
Friends, Milagros ng DOST-ITDI. So, parang kakaiba po itong bago natin mga inobasyon. Tama po ba na gusto natin na ma-retain yung mga pagkain na gusto natin o tumagal o mamatay ang bakterya? Ano pong technology yun?
Ang technology po niya is water retort technology. So, ang ginagawa po niya is
Ayun, ito yung ginagawa mo. Basta friend, patingin yun. Pero yan ang pinagkala. Pinadrihan namin.
Thank you very much, to our distinguished Aurelio and Umali, represented by Attorney Jose Maria San Pedro of the Department of Science and Technology, Regional Office Number 3, and for sharing his remarkable insights in his inspirational message during the 2024 Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation Week celebration with the theme at the Central Luzon State University. Signed, Dr. Jun Sarvi Sikat, Regional Director. Once again, Honorable Aurelio M. Umali. Thank you so much, Board Member Jason Avalos. The Secretary R.E. Alvarez of the Science City of Muñoz. To receive the recognition, we have here on stage Vice Mayor Nestor Alvarez. Thank you so much, LGU Science City of Muñoz. We sincerely thank you for your messages of support and for being proud movers of science, technology, and innovation in the province of Nueva Ecija. May we request Vice Mayor Alvarez and President Abella to remain on stage. We would also award the plaques organization to the LGU Science City of Muñoz and the Central Luzon State University. Thank you very much, Mayor Baby R.E. Alvarez, Vice Mayor Nestor Alvarez, and President Evaristo Abella for your exceptional commitment and collaboration in ensuring the success of the event, inspiring communities and empowering stakeholders to embrace STI advancements for sustainable development in the region.
Piling sa lahat, binabati ko lahat ng mga taga-DOST Region 3 at lahat ng mga taga-Region 3 ng Ligayang Regional Science and Technology Innovation Week. Sana dumalaw kayo dito sa CLSU at napakaraming technologies na naka-display dito sa multipurpose gym at sa iba pang mga lugar dito sa CLSU and sa Science City of Muñoz. Again, come and visit us sa RSTIW Region 3. Bye!
Hi, Ma'am Larissa! So, congratulations po sa DOST Region 3 for the very successful Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation.
Thank you so much, LGU Science City of Muñoz. The construction materials, food products, and local crafts of the 2024 to an important milestone. The DOST Metals Industry Research and Development Center, or DOST MIRDC, will turn over the Metals Engineering Innovation Center to the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. To know what this significant project is about, let us watch this video.
Welcome to the NUSCA, a hub of technological advancements and a driving force in research and development. This remarkable achievement would not have been possible without the visionary leadership and passionate efforts of our former President Dr. Feliciana B. Ako, a legacy that will continue under the stewardship of President Dr. Dora Hugo. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the following individuals: Dr. Renato Solido Jr., Secretary of DOST, Engineer Robert Dizon, Executive Director of MIRDC DOST, Dr. Agustin Podoli, Deputy Executive Director for Research and Development, Dr. Julius Cesar Isica, Director, UST Region, and also Ms. Lady Melcia, the Vice Provincial Director at NASD. Our vision is to become a leading center for innovation, driving technological progress and transforming industries. Our mission is to foster research, develop cutting-edge technologies, and to deliver impactful solutions for a sustainable world. NASD is significant contemporary machinery designed to meet the demands of modern manufacturing and innovation. This includes advanced CNC milling and lathe machines for precision engineering, hydraulic shears and press brakes for robust metal fabrication, and steam casting machines for intricate designs. The center also boasts crucible furnaces for non-ferrous metals, enabling complex alloys and precise 3D printers, which brings digital designs to life with unmatched accuracy. Together, this comprehensive suite of tools empowers any facility to deliver innovative solutions. Milestones such as the MOA signing for the center's establishment, cross-flow turbines fabrication, and face shield production during the pandemic demonstrate an estimated transformative impact. DOST MIRTC grants and equipment approvals have been instrumental in elevating the center's capability to innovate and excel in metals and engineering. The cost of project granted by DOST MIRTC is 16,012,340.23 pesos. NASD has successfully conducted various technical trainings, including CNC milling and lathe operation, 3D printing, and foundry patterning, empowering students and professionals alike. The center has delivered impactful projects and finished projects. NASD is also paving the way for sustainable transportation. The wide range of outputs from NASD reflects its commitment to innovation and excellence in addressing real-world challenges. The test series stands as a testament for the center's dedication to advancing testing and development for technological breakthroughs. NASD continues to innovate with a robust portfolio and applying for patents. Partnership with industry leaders such as MIRTC Amsen, DOST3, Alda Sierra Construction, and the Aviation Regiment of the Philippine Army. At NASD, we forge the future and create a sustainable solution for a brighter tomorrow.
May we now request the MIRTC Executive Director,
Ito ang Metals Industry Research and Development Center, ang ahensya ng DOST na tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng metals and engineering sector sa ating bansa. Para po maipapot namin ang aming serbisyo sa buong Pilipinas, pinabuti po namin magtayo ng mga sa lahat ng regions, one per region sa ating bansa. Deputy Executive Director Dr. Agustin Pudoli ng MIRTC. Ayun po. Mula sa konsepto hanggang sa actual na pagtatayo nito, binuhos niya ang aming kanyang atensyon at dedikasyon upang masigurong matugunan ang pangangailangan ng ating metals and engineering industry. Researcher dito, kahit natin pa rin sa video, naiiba itong ito sa Nueva Ecija. Kasi siya lang ang na may casting, may foundry siya, may casting capability siya. So, kaya yung casting requirements sa ating bansa, pwede niyang matugunan ito. Yung mga equipment na nandito sa MAIC empowers local stakeholders, especially in the metals and engineering industries, by providing access to advanced tools and machinery for metal casting. With this facility, we are confident that researchers and innovators will have the venue and resources to pursue groundbreaking ideas. Businesses can improve their productivity and competitiveness through R&D outputs of researchers. And students will gain hands-on experience to meet the demands of the industry. Handing over the MAIC to NAUSD today is a proud moment for us. Just like any parent, we are filled with pride in what this center has become, and we are excited for what it will accomplish in the capable hands of NAUSD. This is just one step in our broader journey. May mga other ways po kami itatayo sa lahat ng regions sa ating bansa. MIRD and NEUST MAIT team, and our industry partners. Congratulations to all of us. Ito na po ang Meras Engineering Innovation Center, ready to serve the people of Central Luzon. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much, Director Dizon. May we now request on stage Mayweather Engineering Innovation Center to the NEUST by DOST MIRDC is a significant milestone in advancing regional innovation and industrial development. This recognition underscores NEUST's role as a catalyst for metals engineering research, education, and technology transfer in Central Luzon. The center is poised to provide state-of-the-art facilities and technical expertise, empowering students, researchers, and local industries to develop cutting-edge solutions and sustainable practices. Thank you so much to our...
He represents not just a significant investment in our region's future, but also a commitment to fostering innovation and collaboration in the metal working industry. On behalf of the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Department of Science and Technology, our Regional Director, Dr. Julio Cesar B. Vergara, and various government agencies whose unwavering support has made this ensure that the benefits reach our communities, driving economic growth and uplifting lives. To DOST and all our partners, thank you for your trust and confidence in NEUST. We are deeply humbled by this opportunity and in
Talavera, Nueva Ecija. May we call their representative on stage? The municipality of Talavera is a first-class municipality in Nueva Ecija, presenting a promising STI landscape. Talavera possesses several strengths that can be leveraged to advance its STI agenda. The municipality's vast agricultural area offers significant potential for STI-related programs in agriculture, particularly modernization and mechanization. Moreover, its comprehensive land use plans can accommodate STI initiatives relevant to local economic development, such as those related to commerce, trade, and industry. In fully realizing its STI potential, Talavera is currently prioritizing the integration of STI into its local development plans. Recently, its administration created the SNT Council to spearhead related activities, and DOST PST on Nueva Ecija Director Ms. Ladybel B. Sigat is part of the council. Thank you, LGU Talavera. Our next recipient is also from the province of Nueva Ecija, and that is our co-host, the LGU Science Advancements. The city's agricultural sector is a major economic driver. The presence of research institutions contributed to advancements in rice technology and agricultural practices. In terms of tourism, the city's rich cultural heritage and natural attractions offer significant potential. The Cabalit Model Farm, a unique agritourism park, showcases the city's commitment to sustainable agriculture. Thank you, LGU City of Muñoz. May we now call on stage Pampanga, boasting a strategic location, well-trained workforce, and proximity to major economic centers. Furthermore, Guagua seeks to attract large and medium-scale industries by developing industrial sites, streamlining bureaucratic processes, and improving infrastructure. The town's rich heritage in furniture production, construction materials, food products, and metal crafts offer opportunities for growth and innovation. By incorporating STI-aligned success indicators into its development plan, Guagua can effectively measure progress towards its vision of becoming a globally competitive, progressive, and sustainable city. Thank you, LGU Guagua. Our resilience and improved public services. Currently, some of the existing programs and projects have STI elements, and they are improving how they integrate STI to their plans. Florida Blanca aims to create STI into its comprehensive development plan, such as research and development technology adoption, innovation ecosystems, and scientific literacy. The LGU ensures to make informed decisions, allocate resources effectively, and create a conducive environment for innovation and sustainable development. Thank you to our distinguished guests and leaders for gracing this significant moment of collaboration and progress. These plans are not merely documents, they are blueprints of sustainable growth, fostering resilient and smart communities that are equipped to thrive in a rapidly evolving world. Central Luzon. Our first Kaagapay Nakaanghang Award is the local government unit of San Luis from the province of Aurora. May we request the representatives from LGU San Luis and PSTD Marisol Sikat to proceed on stage. Under the leadership of then Mayor Mariano Yang Thompson and the current Mayor Ariel De Jesus, have donated two adjusted 360 square meter lots for the Regional Standards and Testing Laboratory and DOST-PST Aurora building, located at Barangay Bangon, San Luis, Aurora. Congratulations, LGU San Luis, province of Aurora. Our next ambassador and the current mayor, Attorney Agatha Paula Cruz, has strongly supported the ornamental plant industry in the municipality that led to the establishment of the first innovative laboratory on the tissue culture of ornamental plants in Piquito, or Alga Piquito, with excellent support from the DOST Regional Grants Aid Program. Furthermore, Congressman Cruz provided substantial support to the growth of SNT infrastructure by allocating a 500 square meter lot and necessary funding for the construction of the Ayla Piquito and DOST-PSTO Bulacan office building. A round of applause to LGU Piquito Bulacan. The LGU Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija. May we request Councilman Vice Mayor Nestor Alvarez and PSTD Lady Sita to proceed on stage. From the leadership of Mayor Efren Alvarez, Mayor Nestor Alvarez, and to the present Mayor Baby Arnie Alvarez, for generously supporting the construction of the DOST Muñoz one-store hub, which aside from providing an innovative link between consumers and processors. Aside from this, the LGU Science City of Muñoz provided the physical structure for the Ballpen Centro. This partnership not only spurred socio-economic development, but also cultivating the interest of the youth in science, technology, and innovation. Congratulations, LGU Science City of Muñoz! Local governance. In addition, the provincial government of Tarlac supported the DOST CES program and contributed to the establishment of a community-based flood early warning system aiming to enhance disaster preparedness and response. They also provided substantial support to the growth of SME infrastructure by allocating an 864 square meter lot for the PST of Tarlac office building and innovation hub. Thank you, Provincial Government of Tarlac, and congratulations. Please remain on stage because the last Kagabay Hub Award is given to an intellectual innovation, research, and technological advancement. These led to the advancement and strengthening of the province of Tarlac, driving progress and empowering communities through science and technology. Thank you and congratulations to Congressman Yap. Ladies and gentlemen, these recipients have demonstrated exceptional dedication and their collaboration has not only advanced regional growth, but also paved the way for a more resilient and dynamic future for Central Luzon. Congratulations once again to all the recipients of the Agapay Club Award. Your contributions inspire us to embrace the transformative power of science and technology in achieving inclusive progress.
I've seen how the country has developed and how science and technology has continually helped the country develop.
Forward-looking message, your advocacy for innovation-driven policies and support.
But since this is the last video to celebrate the Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation Week, I'd like to take this opportunity to inform all of you and to discuss all the programs being handled by my office, the Office of the Undersecretary for Regional. What transpired in the last 1.5 and 2 years. When on June 20th last year, the many of us, we were issued a notice of organizational staff compensation, or NOSCA, to be the manpower requirements of the regions as well as the provinces. the DOST's strategic plan framework for the 2023 period until 2028. This plan is crafted to use science, technology, and innovation to support the socio-economic agenda of the Marcos Jr. administration. So DOST had refocused its major programs and aligned funding priorities to achieve the following outcomes. First, human well-being promoted. Second, wealth creation fostered. Third, wealth creation reinforced. And the last would be sustainability institutionalized. These four outcomes serve as our core pillars in DOST, upon which the regional operations we have embodied and aligned with the four pillars of DOST through our operational framework for calendar year 2023 until 2028. By clustering programs, activities, and smart speed, share, and support for a more holistic and aligned and focused interventions for greater impact and sustainability. Next week. In support of our framework and priorities in DOST, composed of regional offices in CAR, Region 1, Region 2, and Region 3. They were tasked to lead the efforts on smart agriculture in the cluster. And several initiatives and partnerships to promote and develop smart agricultural systems and organize capacity building and trainings for farmers to equip them with the knowledge and tools necessary for adopting more efficient, environmental-friendly farming practices through smart agriculture technologies. And I appreciate hindi lamang po ito nakasulat sa kanilang as an additional portfolio. But look at the stage. Inspired po ito ng smart agriculture. So thank you so much and congratulations, DOST. For next year, we will be deploying the DOST Saray and Carabinang Plant Growth Promoter. This is to strengthen the development of smart agriculture in the country. This will be funded by at least 600 million pesos. So the deployment of Saray will start next week. Next week. The DOST South Luzon cluster composed of DOST regional offices in NCR, Calabarzon, Manok, and Region 5 is in charge of leading the initiative on the establishment of the Knowledge, Innovation, Science, and Technology, or KISS parks. I am glad to share that we have received 7 higher education institutions, or HAIs, that have submitted letters of intent to apply to the KISS park program. SUCs are not excluded. You can also apply and probably be able to have the KISS ecozones in your region or in your provinces. The De La Salle University, or the De La Salle University's application for the program is already being evaluated. We look forward that this will be forwarded to PESA before the end of this year for endorsement in the Office of the President. The Visayas cluster, the DOST Visayas clusters composed of DOST Visayas Economy, and DOST Visayas is leading the charge in this aspect. They will be targeting support funds to areas of fisheries, shipbuilding, and sustainable island tourism and development. Next, please. For Mindanao, the Mindanao clusters composed of DOST regional offices in 9, 10, 11, 12, and Caraga is in charge in Bamboo development. Just recently, we have put the Philippines into the Guinness World Record attempt for the most number of individuals planting bamboo. We achieved this last October 2024. And we have, I think, the record is 2,305 individuals simultaneously planting bamboo in 80 multiple locations. So ito ho ay na-achieve natin sa pagkikipagtulungan ng Mindanao Cluster. Now, I'd like to share with you also one of the banner program of the department, which is the Smart and Sustainable Communities Program. The SMART, or the SSCP, is a people-centric, digitally transformed and inclusive program of the department that intends to convert communities and cities to become smart and sustainable. At this point, we have already engaged 91 LGUs in the country, and we look forward to expand even further. The commitment that we have received from the LGUs has already reached 269 million pesos, and 49 memorandum of agreement and MOUs have already been signed, aside from the plans, STI plans that we gave this morning. For setup, our banner program for tech transfer and commercialization. These are the numbers. Modesty aside, 36,000 firms assisted, 12,958 jobs generated. The department invested 1.44 billion, and this MSMEs has been able to generate 16.9 technology sa ating mga kababayan. Just last week, I was invited to talk on the SETA program in the event of export development. We are also upgrading our MSMEs. We now call them smarter MSMEs. So from micro to small, 807. From small to medium to 26. From micro to medium, 36. These are the numbers. We have also for taking part and being very active in the SES program through the help and assistance of Senator Villanueva. Next, on iForward, or Innovations for Filipinos Working Distantly from the Philippines. These are the numbers. 699 OFWs trained, 450 OFWs provided with technical advisory, and 82 OFWs provided with funding. On GRIND, or Grassroots Innovation for National Development, these are the numbers. 400 grassroots innovations from different communities in the country in 2023 alone. During the same year, our GRIND program implementers in the regions were able to conduct 56 solid advice solutions mapping activities and assisted 33 GIs for a package of SND assistance and interventions. For our One Lab, next please. One Lab has, or since 2023, the One Lab program has served more than 30,000 firms and conducted more than 240,000 testing and evaluation services. This has translated into 283 million of pesos of actual fees collected through our 69 One Lab members. Next, please. I think last October there was a directive from Secretary Solidum to be able to come up and establish innovation hubs in all the provincial science and technology offices of the country. We targeted 18 initially, and we're glad to mention that aside from the innovation hubs, there are now ongoing projects that will establish also innovation centers in the country for all the regions, one for metal, one for food, and the other for textile. Next, the iHubs, as I mentioned, this is an exciting program that we will be implementing throughout the country. We will be partnering with World Bank to finance the acquisition of technologies and equipment that will be housed in one or in the innovation hub of the country. Next, please. Also, aside from internal resources, we're glad to report that our DOST regional offices had a combined estimated amount of 2 billion pesos of external funds. These funds comes from LDU's income project has also been in full throttle. So these are the numbers. More than 33 million total reach of our Facebook pages. And Triple Tabata Pilipinas. For next year, 1 in Luzon, 1 in Visayas, and 1 in as part of the legacy program of this administration, 2 big projects. One will be on e-mobility and one will be in development and improvement of agri and aqua machinery. For the e-mobility legacy project, we are partnering with Philippine State University. We are banking also on the MSMEs and SUCs of Region 2 or Region 3 to help us develop and improve the agri-aqua machinery of the country. Aside from that, we are also assisting the DOST SMD Foundation Unit. And so, I'd like to report that we have already certified 49 institutions, 18 renewal applications, and 5 new applications. Our stakeholders, Central Luzon State University, the LDU Science City of Muñoz for your assistance, and I'd like to congratulate the leadership of Director Sitak for taking the helm and being at the helm so that the celebration of the Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation Week would become very, very successful. Natutuwa po ako sa nakikita ko dito sa Region 3. May mga winners na po tayo dito, big winners, especially in Nueva Ecija, especially here in CLSU. Ang CLSU ay has a special place in my heart. Kasi once naging PhD ako rito, kaya na hindi ko natuloy. Dahil hindi na ako nakalakad eh. But I'm happy with the reports and I'm happy with the collaborative projects that we are working on. And I'd like to siguro post this challenge to all of you. Sana po ay hindi tayo matulog sa ating mga success. Let us not rest on our laurels, but instead let us work harder, let us be inspired, let us be motivated, so that science, technology, and innovation can be fully felt by ordinary Filipinos, our kababayans, yung